Hey guys, welcome to Shattered Dungeons, the show where we play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn on the internet for all to see and hear and listen and participate in and interact with, and it's a lot of fun. We have a couple quick announcements tonight. First and foremost, exclamation point D100 in the chat on Twitch will let you roll, and we will interact with you. And tonight we will definitely be using some rolls from chat, so definitely stay tuned there. Also, don't forget to join our Discord. The link's on our Twitch page, and while you're there, go ahead and give us a follow. And if you really like us, go ahead and give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate that. And that also helps to fund things like improvements to tech and equipment and stuff like that, so we can provide a better show. We also want to give a huge shout out to our friend Johnny Jimison, who just returned from PAX Unplugged, and he has got quite the story to tell. He took not only some handouts for us, but also a heart for ministry and to share the gospel with those up there. So we're excited to hear back from him and kind of report on the happenings of. He's part of an organization called Love Thy Nerd, and so you can check them out on Facebook, website, all that fun stuff. That's really all I have tonight, so without further ado, this is Shattered Dungeons. Hope everyone is excited and well. Tonight, we have a whole bunch of fun stuff planned and ready. And by that, I mean it's very loosely planned, but it's definitely ready. So, let's see. We have with us tonight our best friends. We have Cliff playing Lutz von Belschnickel. Say hello.
My name is Lutz von Belschnickel, and today's episode is brought to you by last week's internet.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I am Lutz von Belschnickel. I don't have to explain myself.
You're not completely wrong on that front. We also have with us Pax. No, Pax is last. Sorry, Ray, who is playing Rog. Wow. Woo.
Arbitrary order is arbitrary.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Hello, everyone. I did not eat those people this time.
Not true. Also, whoop. Looks like we lost roll 20 suddenly. Lucky you guys.
Oh no, you can't kill us.
Oh my. What is even happening right now?
I'll go get my dice.
We're sorry, Jordan, you're gonna have to DM tonight. Hope that's cool.
Woo! Hello everyone, my name is Reg. Roll for initiative.
Wait, does Reg even know what the word initiative means?
Of course he does.
Probably in his
would
book
say
of
that
fears
about
somewhere.
Reg.
Initiative is the feeling you get when something's wrong, right?
I can't say I agree with that, but to each their own.
Intuition, Reg. You're thinking of intuition.
Thank you for the self-commentary. There we go. This will be acceptable for now. Also with us, we have Dion playing Caden.
Hello, everyone.
There he is with his deep masculine voice. We have Heather playing Chibi.
Good evening, everyone.
And of course, in proper order, we have Lauren playing Pax.
I'm Pax, and I'm pretty sure I'd be okay if my newborn came out looking like Baby Yoda.
Interesting.
All right.
Good for everybody, I guess.
I don't know how Tim would feel about that, but okay.
Who knows if he doesn't have some cute, adorable baby Yoda genes in there somewhere?
They're real deep down.
Should I just introduce myself, or did my joke count as an introduction?
Your joke counted as an introduction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think Mr. Raven and the Raven Vulcans in the is Reg tonight.
Perfect. Well then. Hey, Leo FX, thanks for following us there. I know who you are. Raven, thanks for tuning in. So, let me scroll on my device here to tonight, because we have lots in store for tonight. We pick up after the chaos that was last week. You guys murdered a bunch of children. Putting that lightly.
To be fair, they almost killed me first.
They weren't technically children. Caden told us they weren't children anymore.
Also that.
Caden is the most knowledgeable when it comes to that, so you're
Indeed.
You're in good hands.
It could have all been avoided had we just...
They had ceased to be children long before we came along.
Very true.
That is a fact.
Very true.
Now, I suppose if you really wanted to think in a twisted way, potentially we killed kids that aren't here?
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, the souls of these go and possess other children elsewhere.
Oh, no.
That's exactly why we should have left them where it was.
That doesn't sound.
So what you're saying is we essentially have actually killed a bunch of children.
We've
No,
killed
you
twice
didn't
as
kill
many.
these children. These are not children here.
Yeah, no, but like fresh children is dead now. Right?
Yeah, we do fresh children.
The fresh batch of killed children.
Somewhere in the world, maybe. I mean, I don't know how long it takes for these things to manifest. I don't know that it happens
immediate.
instantly.
But
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, if a balance must be maintained, then someone is going to pay a price for what we did.
Who is
blame
saying
me
that that's a
for-
need? Oh my goodness, this is terrible. We're moving on. Last week you killed some children. It wasn't great. They turned out to be Lamb Kai, which is totally fine because they're possessed demon children. But as Pax was letting on in our Discord during the week, Caden was right. There can only ever be 1,000 Lamb Kai at a time, and between him and Rog, you guys determined that all 15 Lamb Kai you killed means that 15 more children are going to be abducted, injured in the most lethal way, and then converted into Lamb Kai via the evil spirit. So,
Is it more?
Hooray! We is the heroes.
Is it more concerning that we've like camped here around all these dead children?
well, that's where we're going to pick it up. So, as the journey continues, or concludes rather, the group has arrived at the city gate of Port Rychesse. And so I'm going to go ahead and change our scene here so everyone can see what up.
Is it Port Rychesse?
Well, let me quickly
Righteous.
add to me list of fears: giant spiders and children.
Children are definitely something you should be afraid of, Reg.
Miss
Never
Caden.
trust them.
Sorry, good buddy. That's called a Reg impersonation. It's not great. And we're back.
I mean, I thought he sounded very intelligent, but that's just me.
You are wrong, and you should feel wrong. All right, now we got the whole group together. Look at that. And so as you guys enter the little front gate area, there is a very large Dargoth standing next to a couple of Port Rychesse guards. And he simply says, "Oh, what you doing here?"
Hey. Hello, my name is Reg. What's yours? Other me.
I'm Jin Hog. What you gonna do here?
We're here for dinner.
Dinner!
Yeah, thank you, Max.
You come to the right place. You bring me some?
Yes. What can we bring you?
No, you said you came here for dinner. Mean you already have some.
Oh, no, we came
I
here to
can
get
see how
dinner.
that is confusing. We wants to find dinner.
Can you recommend a good establishment?
Well, I'd see the dock master. We got a lot of fresh fish coming in. Him and his ships, making sure we're all well fed.
Fish.
So,
Too good enough for fish there, Missy?
Nope, I love seafood.
Lute says, enough of this. And he stands in front of the Dargoth and he starts giving him the Belschnickel.
What does that even mean? What is the Belschnickel?
It's called the Belschnickel pelvic thrust dance. And he's going to do that and try to stun him for a turn so we could just walk by him and go into the town.
Roll a performance check and let's see what happens here. Oh my.
Rog is very intently staring, going, interesting.
With a 175. Let's see what happens.
And he's really thrusting. I mean, Michael Jackson.
How did you do 150? This is a performance check, my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Minus 20. I have 120 performance bonus from my
oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, General looks at you, thrusting voraciously at him, and he says,
Oh, them some fancy moves you got there. Okay, come on in.
It's the opposite of Jigglypuff. I just dance people to sleep.
Do you just shout Belschnickel while you do it?
I don't see why not.
You should see me do it with my pants off.
No,
I think we've seen enough for your
really
pants.
shouldn't.
I'm with
And
Lauren
on that
this
note,
one. Can
I'm
we
out.
not? Rog leaves the party. So, as I'm gonna zoom out for stream, but as you all enter the city, there are a couple of things that are pertinent to what you need to be aware of. And those things are simply that this city is on the edge of a cliffside. And so as you walk into the main gate, you kind of peer out across the land. And as you do so, you notice that there are some stairs down on the far end out towards that cliff face. Between you and those stairs is a fountain. And the fountain's just gorgeous. It's a great looking fountain, very well kept, sparkling water coming through. And you notice that what appears to be on your right is like the blacksmith shop. On the left, there seems to be a neighborhood with some really nice houses back towards the cliffside. There seems to be some bustling town people around. And then there seems to be a kind of like a more wealthy neighborhood to your right behind the blacksmith shop. Now, from your vantage point as you approach the city, you did notice that this is where you're entering right now is just the dock sector of the city. There's different areas, obviously, and so as you explore, you'll notice a gate that leads you elsewhere. But as for right now, you kind of need to figure out where you're going and how to get there. This is a port city, which if you need to sail somewhere, this is the place to be. So, tell us all who are listening, where do you seek to go?
You could say this place is important.
We could, and then I'd have to kill you.
I mean, you've been trying.
Are we trying to get back to our house?
He's still gonna want that ghost roll.
Roll for ghost.
I mean, if I remember the mappy thing we talked about before, we are boatingly close to Coldeer.
Raven got a 62. He's not a ghost per se, but he is a phantom who is haunting Reg now.
Hold on, did you guys hear something? It sounded like the flapping of wings.
I heard
It's
nothing.
terrible.
Okay, anywho, does you guys got money or no? I got no money.
We picked up some gold at the smushed caravan. We have 18 gold.
Okay, I do not
And a
think that's
dragon
enough
egg.
for a boat, right?
I have no idea.
But
No idea.
I have lots
if-
of gold.
oh wait, what?
What did you say, loot?
I have lots of gold.
You also have pelvic thrusts. Can you get us on a boat?
I mean, do boats take thrusting?
Let me pause 1 second, please.
So, you kind of chatter amongst yourself. Where is the end goal? Like, where do you guys need to get home, or?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to kiss one of my kids goodnight, and now I'm back.
How dare you love
I made them
anybody?
come upstairs. Now go tuck yourself in bed.
Thanks for walking upstairs now. Jump off the roof!
Get out of here, Daddy's busy thrusting.
But
Ugh.
Lutz has a lot of gold. Per David giving me a lot of gold when I created my character.
Do
And you brought it with you. Excellent.
Gold.
Do you have enough for a boat thingy?
We don't really need the boat, right? We just need a ride on the boat.
Oh yeah, that's what I don't. Kane, what are we gonna do with a boat?
That's what Reg meant.
Oh, but it's just to pay to move. On
Yeah.
it.
Passage.
Lutz takes his fan out of his pocket and bops
Hmm.
Red on the nose. Puts it back in his
I
pocket.
mean, depending on how much you have and how much we need, we could sell them daggers and stuff I took off the little ones.
I have
idea,
enough, I have
Reg.
enough money for the boat. We just have to go to the beach or something. I don't know. There's water.
I feel like there's more to it than that, but I guess I'll trust you.
Well, you didn't trust me with the child, and then we got into the kasnippet there. If you had just listened to me, we'd be here already. We'd be on a boat.
I'm pretty sure. You
Maybe
said,
if you were next.
okay. Let's think about this. Okay, let's just think about this. You said keep going, right?
Right.
What if they had just jumped up behind us and still stabbed me?
No.
You think they just would have been like, oh, this guy's is fine?
He takes out his fan and bops him on the nose again. And says, stop talking.
Can you,
Listen to me.
if you keep doing that, I'm gonna have to eat it.
You will not eat my fan. This is my special fan. It is now in my pants, and you'd have to get it if you want it.
Oh my.
We go down the way here. If you trust me, we will get on a boat, and we will be out of here.
Do we want to
Or
go
we
back
can find
to
more
Colder?
Lamcat children to murder.
Well, I mean,
That's
when we
always an
talked
option,
about
I guess.
when we talked about it last time, we figured Coldy is gonna be friendly to us because how many times we have saved them, and me mum lives there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many
They
times
probably
you've
would
saved
not
them.
believe that we is bad people, except for Mr. Pants over there.
Well, I have money, and you are a group needing of such things. Have I done well enough to join your party?
Is that really all you want? Is a buddy?
The buddy system is pretty great.
My fan is my buddy. I don't need anything else.
Okay, listen, if you're gonna travel with us, we need to have a serious talk about the buddy system.
A very serious talk.
You like to stick together.
Well, I have the money, so whatever we're going to do, let us do it.
So, do we want to go down to the beach then?
I'm gonna say not it on being his buddy.
You should find a boat.
Undibs? Is that a thing?
Undibs. Rob.
Kane's my buddy. We've established it.
Are you talking to anybody here? Or making
Pax.
friends?
Well, so, Rog, what were you doing while they were discussing all this?
I was bathing in the fountain.
Of course you were.
Of course.
Okay, all voting in favor of Rog being Mr. Beansprout's buddy, say aye.
Aye.
The vote has passed. So,
Only
as
if
you-
he teaches me the Belschnickel.
ooh,
Oh.
I don't know if that's
Why
appropriate.
don't we go down to the beach and I'd show you?
Oh, no. So as
I'm very confused.
I need room to work with.
as Rog is bathing in this very immaculately carved fountain, the rest of the group kind of walks forward, and as Pax enters view of a man dressed as a jester, he says, "Is that Pax over there I see?"
Okay, you can't use that voice.
Hey, buddy.
Is that the kid you shot?
Pax, is that
Please let it be.
I've waited all these years for my revenge.
Well, it is you, Pax. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Quite a while. Tell me what you're doing these days.
Oh, I'm the jester here. I work in Port Rychesse.
Hello there, strangely dressed fella. My name is Reg. Who is you?
It's
You
a pleasure to
apparently know
meet you.
me.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Reg. My name's Jerry. Jerry the Jester.
Gary, got it. Pax, I didn't know you knew buddies here.
I didn't know I knew buddies here either.
Was Gary dressed like this the last time you saw him? Because it seems a very hard thing to forget.
I am Lutz von Belschnickel. How do you know Pax?
Hey there, Lutz. You see, Pax and I used to work at the circus together.
It's not a TH. Don't sound it out like that.
Pax?
It's Lutz.
Oh, Lutz.
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is Mr. Lou something Bean Sprout. He's a bit grumpy.
Hey
sorry
there,
if you-
Bean Sprout.
So Jerry, what can you tell me anything about this city? Like,
It's a big one. There's lots of people who come around here looking for work, looking for ships to leave. But as much as people look to leave, they honestly, we don't see enough ships around here.
you don't see enough ships. You're a port town.
Indeed, but it's like 7 days every time we see a ship.
But I mean,
So,
you
when's
get
the
at
next
least
ship?
one, right?
Sorry, what'd you
So-
say?
Do you get at least one?
Yeah, about it. Every week or so.
Is that
When was
Has
the
that-
last or so?
Yesterday, actually.
so? If we were trying to sail out of here, we would be here for a week still
Probably.
before.
It's costly, too.
Neat.
Last friend of mine got on the ship, had to raise 30,000 gold.
Of course.
For just him,
Wow.
or like him and his several companions, one
Oh.
of who is a large fella?
Him and his family.
What if we just killed everyone on the ship and just took it?
I mean,
We're
that
gonna
is
call
an
that-
option.
Don't
we-
pay attention to loots.
Let's call that Plan F.
I like that. Plan F for fun.
Lutz stands off to the side and fans himself.
Jerry, who do you work for? Who's your employer?
I work for the city. It's all sorts of fun people around here to work for.
Jerry,
pays
such a
you?
strange name. From what family line does that come from?
It comes from the family line of jesters.
Yep. I'm a famous jester.
Oh, Pax is
So
certainly an
famous.
expert on gestures.
Hey,
Hey, gesture's the thing you do with your hands.
Pax, I have something that maybe you and your group here could do for me.
Yeah. What's going on?
You see, there's this guy, Sage Rookrick.
Sage.
Sage Rookrick.
Okay.
Sage Looker.
Rookrick?
Rookrick, yeah.
Rookrick.
Gotta write that down.
So, when I was in the court not too long ago, I was making a killing. Everyone was laughing. People were having fun. I was doing great. Well, anyway, this guy, Sage Rookrick, he shape changed me as a joke. And I gotta tell you, Pax, I didn't like it, not one bit. Cause you know why, Pax? Do you know why I didn't like it?
Tell me why.
Because I am the one who knock jokes.
But a heartache. Oh, I thought we were going Backstreet Boys.
So anyway, if you could kill him, I'll give you 5,000 gold.
That's still not enough to get the ship.
No, but at least one of you on there. And who knows, maybe the price came down.
We're not gonna kill a guy just because he shape changed you.
What did he turn you into?
You actually look better this way.
He shape changed me into a whoopee cushion.
How did you get back to your jester form?
I just let out all the gas.
That must have been a great relief.
Yikes.
I have so many questions.
I got time, ask your questions.
Okay, number one, what's a whoopee cushion?
It's a...
Is this the part where we waste time asking questions and doing things that do not pertain to the main adventure?
Where,
Indeed it is,
where
a
else?
whoopee cushion. See, it makes flatulent sounds.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Jam 5 said Jerry must be an ancient Norethel name. Steeped in magical royalty.
Yep. Jerry,
Yeah?
where else could we get money from? I really don't think we can kill a guy just because he shape changed you, unless he's like just a really awful person who's like plaguing the town.
Well,
Maybe there's like a dragon we could slay or something.
So
he
is this like
owns a magical shop. You could probably kill him and take all his stuff. He's probably got gold.
He owns a magical fop.
A shop,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey,
Excellent.
Pax, can we talk for a moment?
Yeah, I definitely want to find out where the magical fop is, though.
It's over
It's
yonder.
a I
thought
think
he
it's
said
shop.
sock.
I don't think it's thop.
He's got a
He
magic
Definitely
sock.
said fop.
I mean, this is my problem, guys. I'm only getting like 1 out of 3 words out of it, being honest.
He
It
wants to
sounds
be.
like either way we're going to have to kill somebody. So we killed this guy. I prefer killing him now. And then
You can't. No, you can't kill Jerry. He's
How much
harmless.
gold do you
He's-
have on you, Jerry?
Okay, Mr.
How much do I have
Mr.
on me?
Beans-
Oh, I strictly carry 11 gold pieces.
Excellent.
They're not
That's a very
coins though, they're
specific
just
number.
pieces of gold.
Well, Jerry, you're gonna have to pay me to listen to this tale.
No, I don't think I will.
I will do a dance.
Well then.
Jerry, you should definitely see this dance.
Let's see if I get this gold from Jerry.
Oh no.
Jerry, you might be able to pick up some tips and tricks for your future jester shows from our friend Lutz here.
$178 there, Lutz.
Dang.
Lutz
Fine, keep
rolled
your
a
11 gold.
166, so that doesn't work. That's the mighty fine moves you got there. Mine are better though.
Okay, so there's nothing else in this town where we could make money. It's just killing this guy that turned you into whoopee cushion.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Beansprout, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
No, not you, Gary. Mr. Beans. Okay, he said you needed 30,000 of the gold, right? You said you got lots of money. Do you have that lots of money or less lots of money?
I have about, after I bought everything, because he gave me money, I probably have around like 13,000 gold.
After taxes, you have 13,000 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I have
need
13,000 gold in my coin purse.
Pax, can you help me with the numbers? How much more do we need?
But I will not give it to you until I have full participating rights in this party.
You have full participating rights, Lutz. We just make fun of you.
You're in,
We make fun
Lutz.
of
You're in.
everyone.
And who is this other lady? I don't know if I know her. She was very quiet.
Chibi?
Yeah.
She just
when
didn't
we,
like
when
that
we
we were
killed
beating
the
up
children,
kids.
she didn't do nothing.
Well,
She
yeah,
just watched them
observing.
die.
And she had laryngitis, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, Miss Chevy didn't feel real comfortable with murdering. I don't
Stop,
blame
you
her.
know.
Normally, I would be siding with her on that, but it's one of them stabbed me just square in the guts, and then I just got really mad about it.
Mm.
He
Feel a
did.
bit odd.
Homo reaction, Reg.
Okay. Does that make you happy, Lutz?
Yeah.
Good.
But Mr. Rock here, he's gonna be your official buddy. So you two watch each other's backs, and
And
neither
pants.
of you die.
Okay,
keep
Lutz
your pants
ignores Reggie and looks inside the
Reggie. Let's not walk
sorry.
idly past that.
Well, he keeps calling me names, so his name is Reggie to me now. So I look inside the little fountain. Is there money in there we can just scoop up? Like the good.
Quite the businessman over here. No, you don't. You know what? You find. Let me go ahead and make a roll.
One was my wish, and I'm taking.
How many people's wishes, hopes, and dreams does he scoop from the
Oh.
I'm taking them all back.
You find 36 gold in the puddle.
Good
Well,
job.
look at that, fellas. I found some more gold.
You're so good.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're
Hey,
so much more richer than everyone else is now.
Hey,
I guess I'll
Gary.
be getting on the boats, and you guys will be here. See you later.
Hey, Gary. Where'd he go?
What?
Jerry.
I'm very.
Yeah, Gary, like I said. Anyways, friend, does you got one of them, called blacksmiths? Or people who, buy weapons and sell weapons?
Are you talking about that fella there behind you?
Did we walk right past one?
Yes.
Whoops. Okay, give me a second.
I
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Reg. I apologize for not introducing myself before. Who is you?
I am the town blacksmith, Goron.
Go on, got it.
I'm
Are
sure I
you in
remember
the
his
market?
name.
What is Mr. Beansprout so mad about? I'm trying to be kind to everyone. Anyways, that's not important here. Are you looking to perhaps buy some stuff, like weapons and whatnot?
Maybe? Depends on what you have, really. So tell me, what do you have?
Reg reaches into the First National Bank of Reg and plops down 10 of the venomous ebony bows. They say we got a whole bunch of these. They clatter to the ground. 18 of the poison daggers. Well, we got a whole bunch of these off of them tiny bandits.
The
And-
Lamkai. They plague these
what-
lands.
Okay, can you settle a question for us?
For you? Maybe.
Thank you. So we had to kill them, but we was told that they they take over children, but they is dead. If we kill them, did we just doom some other child?
Well, not exactly.
Good enough for me.
But more children will most definitely die.
He said it was good enough for him. You do not have to explain.
I wanted you to leave it at good enough.
Take the bows and the arrows and give us some money.
Yeah, we got bows and the daggers in packs, unless you want some poison arrows. We got 500 poison arrows.
You can sell it all.
So many poison arrows. Too little
Why are
time.
you copying my voice?
I don't know. I've been doing that a lot, actually. More often than I'd like to admit.
I am taking over the world.
You do. So, he looks over everything that you have and looks you square in the eye and says, I would love to give you 500 gold for these items.
Hey, Pax.
Cheers.
You good at talking to shopkeepers, right?
I am. I am 20% gooder.
Can you maybe sweet talk him into giving us more than just 500 coinies?
I mean, I can try. So I have... Thanks, Reg. So I have 20% to buy, sell with my speechcraft.
Okay, so he looks, you kind of persuade him, and he's like, all right, 600 gold.
What if I give him the Belschnickel thrust?
I feel like
you can
you might
certainly
talk him
try.
down.
He will probably ask you to stop.
Lutz, let's just take the money and leave the thrusting for now. Just
Fine,
save it.
have it your way.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I do have one more question, if it's okay.
Why, absolutely. What can I help you with?
So Mr. Gary, the dancing fella over there, said that there's really no work for money going on here right now. Is that true, or does he just not know what he's talking about?
And Jerry is a fool, and you should treat him thusly. Honestly, go over there and make him feel like a fool. But, as far as work is concerned, there's plenty of things to do around here. Why, rumor has it there's a competition coming up you might be able to participate in.
Ooh.
What kind?
Only the best of kinds. I jest. I don't completely understand it. It's some sort of physical competition, a sport, if you would consider it thusly.
I'm
I thought you
physical.
said Jerry was the jester.
I don't understand what you're saying, but seek out Samuel Waterfoot. He is the one who heads up the competition. There's quite the coin purse for the victor.
Ooh, I like
Excellent.
a good coin purse.
You
One more
strike me
question.
as someone who
I'm
would.
sorry, we don't need a purse. We need actual money.
We do need a purse, Reg. There's money in the purse.
Hey, Reg.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Sam.
Yep.
I was going to say that was a terrible prize.
Samuel. That's a good
One
one.
more
In the
question,
purse.
Blacksmith. You've been very kind to answer our questions and deal with us. You're a port town. Why do you only get one ship a week?
Poor management?
Fair.
The ships that come in are very large, and they do eat up the majority of space in our dock. We've got it to the point now where a lot of our city is self-sufficient, though we rely on the one large shipment to not only import but also export our goods and various things that we send off to the world.
And then would you say the next boat is coming?
Probably about 6 days from now, 5 maybe.
Okay, so the silly man was correct about that then.
Mhm.
So could we
Thank
technically
you.
just find an inn and sleep for 6 days and then we can go to the boat?
Well, I mean, we need some more money.
Maybe. You could certainly try.
We do need money.
How much did they
Or if we can
normally
sneak
charge
onto
for
the
fare?
boats.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Caden?
I'm sorry, Bean Sprout.
I asked for a second opinion, basically. How much do they normally charge for fare or passage aboard the ships?
Well, the Dockmaster is notorious for price gouging. I'm sure for your friend Jerry over there, him and his rabble probably were quoted an astronomical price. Though for a group of, 5, 6 maybe of you, it looks like you may have come in together. He'd probably be willing to come down to about 20,000 for the lot of you.
Okay, that sounds a lot better than what he was saying.
So,
Little bit.
anyone want to
No.
enter the contest?
Whoever has the gold makes the rules.
That is a common phrase, isn't it?
Reg is gonna move a little more into the central area of town and just, hello, my name is Reg, and we Sammy Wetfoot, something like that.
It
Anyone?
was Jackson.
Otifer. That's who we're looking for, Reg.
We're looking for who? I'm sorry.
Otifer. Samuel Watifer.
What she said. Reg pointing down. Chibi, sorry.
One of the people nearby you says, "Hey, shut up, you big lunk." And Samuel typically is over more towards the beach. He likes looking at the water.
Oh, I
So
was
go over
sitting
there
next
and
to
leave
him.
us out of it, please.
Hey, now, don't go insulting my best buddy, Caden. It's not
All right,
fun.
Roots. Keep your pants on.
Who said this? Who yelled that out to us?
The person closest to Reg, it looks like some sort of hunter.
Oh,
The green one, I assume.
can I shoot him?
You can try. So Pax goes
Maybe we
towards
do
the
that later.
top of the stairway down to the beach. And as she goes downward, let me do some GM stuff. As she travels down, she notices someone crouching, kind of like almost meditating at one of the rock plateaus as she goes down towards the beach itself. Do you say or do anything there, Pax?
You know what will happen.
What? What will happen?
Same thing that always happens.
I get
He
stabbed.
clarified Pax because if Reg gets to him, he's going to shout.
So Pax is just gonna sidle up kind of close to him and sort of just give a gentle cough to see if she can get his attention.
You okay there, lady?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I'm fine. It's great out here. Check out that water. Looks so peaceful and relaxing, doesn't it?
Are you Samuel Waterford?
Huh, yeah. That's pretty cool you know my name.
I do.
My reputation precedes itself, I hope.
Not quite. Could you tell me about your reputation?
Well, you see, I invented this sport that I hold these competitions now. It's pretty cool. It's super fun.
Yeah, the blacksmith was telling us about a competition that comes with a pretty sweet prize.
Yeah, so basically this thing, it's really cool. And yeah, the prize is pretty significant. You get about 25,000, every time we do it. And that's just for the person who wins it. I mean, there's plenty of other people who get, less money, obviously, but, for something that I created and having, thousands of gold that pop in and say hey, and, let me kind of, dang it, Pax in the chat. Anywho.
As soon as you were like a stoner looking at the beach, I was like, yeah, brah.
Yeah, so Pax just figured it out.
What's the penguin surfing movie?
There's a penguin surfing movie?
Yes,
Oh,
there
I
is.
love that.
Starring Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, surf's up.
Oh,
So
I don't have small
this,
children.
this sport, I call it waterboarding. It's pretty cool. You take like these boards, right?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
ride them on the water. So I mean, it just makes sense. Waterboarding. It's great.
Right.
Waterboarding
Wow.
sounds more uncomfortable than.
So when is the competition?
It's tomorrow, probably like morning time.
Okay, and how do we, like, just saying that, I don't know, my friend Caden over there, like, he's pretty into water sports. Like, how would he enter the competition?
Oh, simple. Just show up when the sun's like high in the sky, and you just bring a board to ride on.
And
Follow-up
do-
question.
Whoa there, big guy. It's nice to see you.
This is Reg.
Hey
there,
Reg,
friendly
it's
man.
nice to meet you. I'm Samuel.
I know. I heard. Where do you get aboard? And can I play too?
Yeah, it's everyone's welcome to jump on the water. Just bring a board.
Where do you get your
How
board,
do you jump onto
Samuel?
water? Can you walk on it?
Well, I mean that's what the board's for, man.
Of course, I'm shouting from the beach as I'm wearing my speedo.
He's changed suddenly.
Don't mind him. He
Just
likes to take his
stripped.
pants off.
Whoa, sweet trunks, brah.
Yes, they are. They are pretty sweet.
So, yeah, just go chop down a tree or something, carve it up. Part of the fun is making your board, and part of the fun is, watching other people surf on something they've made.
Could part of the fun be you making us the board and giving it to us?
Oh, I can't do that. That goes against the rules, man.
Well, thanks, Samuel. You've been very enlightening.
I hope so. I really hope I helped, expand your mind.
Yeah, consider my mind blown, bruh.
Haha, nice.
I mean, mine seems to be where I left it.
So, see you tomorrow. Highest in the sky for the sun.
Right. Pax gives him like a super awkward like peace sign that she then like flutters her fingers and tries to be cool and snaps, and then she just leaves.
So as you walk down the stairs the rest of the way, Caden, you're gonna take 100 damage.
Oh.
Because of the way you happen to be.
Oh, facing
The
into
things
the
you choose.
Because of the
Why are
way
you the
you
way
are.
that you are?
Yeah, you are currently facing what is known as extreme sunlight.
Reg, you're in my way. I needs the sun on my face. Move.
I mean, I know I'm a big fella, but I feel like there's more than me. I wouldn't be big enough to block this sun out of here.
You're
but-
taking up 4 squares.
So does anyone
He's using more
want
reg to love.
to try to carve a board to ride the water?
Of course, I know how to carve boards. I'm a performer.
I don't know, but I'm willing to try.
Okay then.
But where we
Ah.
find the wood?
I have no idea. Can we just get one of those benches from up there and take it apart and use that?
Absolutely.
Those benches are very well made, and they are embroidered with niceness, and they are carved with names.
And somehow was able to get
Sprinkled
one
with
loose and now
cinnamon.
has one under his shoulder and ready to go.
Roll a stamina check, Lutz.
Okay. Uh,
Or a really big shield. That might work.
does that do it?
Lutz put all of his stamina.
I still have some left.
Lutz
I
just
always
dropped
have enough stamina.
600 stamina into a stamina check to pull a bench clear out of the ground. And
I got my surfboard.
you do it. That's the stupidest part about that. I literally had like 500 as my rough guesstimate, and you rolled a 658. So yeah, Lutz, as everyone's kind of trying to think of, well, where do we get aboard? How do we get aboard? All that fun stuff. Lutz travels up the stairs. You hear him just... Lutz, what type of scream would you yell out in exasperation?
Oi.
You hear, oi, from yonder. And he comes, like, fluttering back excitedly, carrying the entire bench.
How big is this bench?
It's like an 8-foot bench.
Oh, okay. Well, at least 2 people can fit.
Yeah, but that's pretty
But
impressive.
not you, Reg. You're too big. You are the
this
legs
is
of the
great.
board.
Just take the legs off the bench and you've got your board, right?
Yeah.
Does it float?
Well, it's wood. I hope it does.
I don't know.
You could test it, right?
We might want to test it.
I would test it, Lutz.
Okay, I throw it
Great
in
job,
the
by
water.
the way.
Now everybody knows the stamp check, so if anybody else wants to get in on it.
You guys are just gonna pilfer benches from the city.
No, I want to go see if I can find a shield big enough to ride.
So you
Metal shield to float? I don't think
I
that's...
mean, I could, I guess, help
They're
you
like
grab
boats.
another bench if you need it.
So you can go back up and talk with Goron, the blacksmith.
I want to see if this thing works for Lutz first.
Oh, gotcha.
You said it would.
That's probably a good idea, Pax.
So, Lutz, are you going to try and take it into the water and see what happens?
No, I'm going to wait until I get all my stamina back. So I'm going to wait
Probably a
until
good
tomorrow
idea.
or later. I'm not falling for that crap. I'm going to sit here on the beach and get some more sun. I'm going to move down 4 squares because Reg is too big.
So, Lutz sits down in his Speedo, effectively, and begins to sunbathe. Pax, are you going back up to try and find a shield while he does that?
Well, Chibi, do you think that would work? Or do you
think
feel like
this competition's been going on for a while now, so there's got to be some sort of water riding device we can find. I mean, he said more than one person can win also, so it's worth a try. A shield might work. Maybe we'll find something else along the way, if not that.
True.
I love a good participation trophy.
Ooh, I could go ask, what's his name? Jan Hogg up there. See if he knows anything about big fellas like us.
Yeah, sounds like an idea.
Is
go check
Rog
it out.
still bathing in the fountain?
Rog is currently
Probably.
floating around up there, yeah.
Hey, Rog, how you doing?
We're all
That
going to
was
be
most inappropriate
waterboarders.
is what Rogue will be doing.
I asked the guy if there's a inn or someplace around, or where I might find an inn.
So, who are you talking to?
The guy right here by the rock.
Samuel.
Oh, by the rocks?
Samuel.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Jackson.
Hey, man, you look a little, like hot. Like, not like, attractive, but like your skin is really
He is
burning
hitting
up.
on you.
I mean, like a little attractive, but
It's all right. But again, do you know where an inn is?
Yeah. If you go up, the dockmaster actually has some rooms that he rents out for travelers and passersby, people like that. So you can try him.
You got any place where people are like a library or something around here, where scholars might meet?
I would speak to Sage Rookrick. He owns a shop and specializes in the potent arts, things like that.
Okay, thanks, man. You've been great. So you say I'm looking kind of hot in the face. I take my hand and I wave it across my face at the same time I heal myself.
Mm-hmm.
Am I looking better?
That looks really cool. Can you do that to me?
Does he look like he's injured? Or is he sunburned?
He looks sunburnt, yeah.
I put a heal on him, see if that remedies the sunburn.
Okay, and it does. Whoa, thanks. Man, that's a cool trick.
So I guess I'm injured again. But it's not from the sun this time, but nothing he would notice, so.
True.
Thanks, man. And
man.
you said Sage Rubric?
Rukrick, yeah.
Rubric. All right, thank you.
Rubric.
So, what's everyone else doing?
Whenever it's the appropriate time, Reg just went up to the other Dargoth.
Okay.
Which guy are we asking about the shields packs?
The blacksmith.
All right, so you guys go up to Goron the blacksmith up yonder. He says, welcome back. How may I be of service now?
Hello, and thank you. We actually did find Samuel, and we learned about his whole wave riding competition.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And as you're saying that, a man wearing a trench coat and with bird feathers kind of around the openings of the trench coat runs past, unfurling the trench coat, becoming completely naked, just yelling, "Caw, caw!" as Raven Vulcans runs through the entire town square completely naked.
Nice.
You rolled an 87 in chat. You deserve that.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
There's
They
some
call 'em the
strange people who frequent this town.
I think I just saw a giant bird.
But it was naked. Okay.
Anywho,
Okay.
so what can I
Hey.
help you with?
Are you familiar with his competition, like with his new sport that he's, I guess, invented?
Yes, the waterboarding thing. Quite a strange
Right.
sport.
Isn't it though?
Yes. Especially considering
thought-
I thought that was some sort of torture technique, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
From behind you here. That's what I thought.
His choice of title for it is probably unfortunate.
There's a lot of unfortunate going on with him.
He's nice though. So we're stuck here until the next boat anyway. So we were thinking we would all enter, and I know. So Samuel said it's supposed to be a piece of wood, but we have to go like find our own piece of wood. Do you think a shield would work if it was like big enough for me to, or do you have anything that's floaty?
One moment. He kind of exits and then comes back and says, honestly, I've been kind of saving this for just such an occasion. You see, Samuel Wall, a nice enough fellow, is one of my rivals here in the city. You see, he does not believe that what I'm doing is the right way of running a business, and that I should be more invested in the community and love the places that I live and the people that I see daily. Blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of insignificant things that I do not care for, and so I would love to see an outsider, someone who does not have any investment into the city or its community, win and just throw it in his face. I would love nothing more than that. So here, you can take this for free. He comes back with a very large, probably about 5 foot ish piece of wood that's carved into the shape of a shield. He says, "This is something that one of the warriors that was on the guard for a while used to use. He would often patrol the beach, and there were many people who were doing things they shouldn't on the beach. And I can't tell you the number of times he lost shields and weaponry, etc. in the water. So he had Sage Rukrik enchant this with a spell binding that will make it float atop water. So you could probably use this."
Oh, fantastic. Great
Thank
find,
you very
Rex.
much.
Now, is you'll have to... I don't have more than one. I just have the one. But...
So nothing else in your bag of tricks.
No, but I'll give you this large shield. He gives you guys also a 4-foot wooden shield. I'm not sure if this will suffice, but it's worth a try, I suppose.
Certainly.
Yeah,
thank
lots
you
of
very
nice wood
much.
you've got there.
Pax and Chibi, you notice that Lutz is completely sunburnt now.
I require some ointment. Do you have any?
Oh, Lutz are...
Maybe-
I do not.
Maybe you should inquire at the... I think Reg was going to go see the magician. Maybe he's got something.
Who was seeing the magician? Reg?
No,
Was it
not
Reg?
Reg.
No. Caden.
Caden was, I think.
Okay. Caden, you walk over to Sage Rukrik, who is located near the gate into the rest of the city district over Yar. And as you walk that way, you are going to left of the map. As you walk that way, you notice a couple of people just kind of hanging out around their house. In front of, there's a guard. And so I'm going to move you over to where this is. And so as you are walking that way, you turn a corner and see a shop that appears to be decorated with magical paraphernalia. Things like that. Insignificant stuff, lawn ornaments that are like levitating just off the ground, things like that. And there's an older individual. He appears to be Norethel, sitting in front of his home, speaking with a North Saracen female. And she is clad in elaborate garments, carrying 2 very menacing-looking blades. And you overhear them talking, and Sage Rukrik simply says, "I think that's all I'll be able to do with this one, sadly. I'm worried about the amount of these types of things you've been seeking, my friend. I worry for you." And she responds and simply says, "You have nothing to worry about. I am fully capable of handling this. Thank you very much. It appears you have another customer. So I will wait until your business is done so we can conclude ours." And Caden, you walk up to him.
Okay. Sage Rubric, is it?
Rukrik, but yes.
I was told that you might have some scrolls or tomes or something like that I might be interested in. Do you happen to have anything regarding reshaping? I'm looking for changing objects into other objects.
Well, I would love to hand you those. Sell you them even, but I'm afraid Mistress Blackflame here has actually already purchased them.
Oh, was it a tome?
Indeed, I'm afraid.
Madam Blackblade?
Blackflame.
Blackflame. I'm sorry, madam. You look lovely today.
Why,
Would
thank
I
you.
be able to rent said tome from you for a while.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that this is of much worth to you. So I'll tell you what I'll do. If you do something for me, I will let you study it for enough time to learn its spells. But we can't talk here. Meet me by the beach in about an hour.
Everybody loves the beach around here.
It's really the only place that is away from everything else going on.
Okay. It's a date.
Well, I don't know about that. You probably couldn't handle a date with me. I will see you there in time. And so she kind of wanders off.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I need to get better at doing female voices. So you now have that in your schedule there, Caden. What do you do now?
I just need to go talk to whoever it was to get the room. I think it was a dockmaster, he said, or...
Are you bringing anyone with you?
Yeah, I'll go round up the gang. I thank the great sage, and I bid him adieu.
Well, I thank you. I will, I'm sure I'll see you around. So everyone, after a little while, finds the dockmaster.
Did the Dargoth have no helpful information?
No, you guys just kind of bantered back and forth about nothing.
I too used to live in captivity.
You killed how many innocent kids? So you guys all end up at the dockmaster, and he doesn't say a word as you approach.
Hello, sir. My name is Ray. What is your name?
I'm Billum.
Hello, Billum. I heard you might be able to help us arrange rooms.
Indeed I can. You're looking at about 15 gold per night.
That's acceptable. How many rooms do you have available?
4. Looks like some of you will have to double up.
Caden, buddy time.
Run away, Caden.
All right, we'll take them.
Excellent. Tofu just said, "Snuggle buddies." So
Thunder buddies.
So, are you guys just going to crash here, or what?
Well, I need to just
We might
kill
as
about
well.
half an hour, and then I'm headed to the beach.
I want to try out my new board.
Hey, excuse me, Mr. Bell, Mr. Bedham. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
It's Billum.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So do you know about this water boardy thingy that is going on?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I don't like it.
Oh, what don't you like about it?
It impacts the amount of things I can do on the water when he does these stupid competitions.
Oh, is it get big then?
It draws a minor crowd. Most of them watch from the cliffside. It's a better vantage point. But
okay.
people in the
But,
water
I mean-
means I can't have ships in the water. Too many deaths.
But I heard that the next ship isn't coming for like a week, right?
The next shipment ship. The next ship going anywhere. But I also sell rides on smaller boats for a sum of money that helps keep my business afloat.
I see
I get
I
it.
see what you're doing. How far can your boats go, out of curiosity? And can they handle people of girth such as myself?
Yes, we have a Dargoth guard captain who frequently likes to go out on the water and fish.
Oh, is that
Though-
Jan?
Yes, but his method of fishing is terrifying and disgusting.
Is he just jump in and bite them?
No, he uses part of his body as the bait.
Okay.
We need go no further on that topic, Reg.
Anywho, there's no chance that your boats can make it, say, to somewhere like Cold Deer. Any chance?
Why, yes, actually. We frequently ship to Dalnain and its territories. The next boat in will be to Shindor and then make route to Kuldir, in fact.
And when is that?
That'll be here in about 5 days.
Oh, 5 days. Okay. And how much would it cost if me and me buddies was to all need to take that ride?
Well, because of the demand, we're looking at probably about 30,000 gold for your lot.
Okay, I will keep that in mind and see how we do. But one last question. Has anyone my size done the water thingy before?
Why, yes. Genog's mother did it once.
Oh, he's got a mother. Oh, wait, what do you mean by that?
Aw, Tofu, thank you for the sub gift. That's so sweet.
Aw.
Business time for Tofu.
Yeah, let's get business time for Tofu. Business time for Tofu.
Oops.
Yep, that's
I got
on
a
the internet for
Santa.
all to see.
Ow.
Well, if you look at that, 4 more and we get a new emote. Check that out. Make sure all your subscriptions are up to date, everybody.
Wink,
Anywho,
nudge, nudge.
so, where were we? I just lost my train of thought.
He said Jen's mom only did it one time. Did it not go well?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
she must have been heavy.
It went exceptionally well until she never returned.
So it might not be the best idea if someone, say, me, did it.
You seem like you can actually swim. You see, the problem here is that she got out on the water using that stupid board she had made for herself. Perfectly fine. It's when she
where did
fell
she get
off
a-
of it. That's when the trouble started.
Do you know where I can get a board that's me size?
Why, absolutely. It's literally, there are a bunch of boards just littering the beach. They're broken, but you can probably fasten them together.
Yep, that sounds about right. Thank you very much, Mr. Billum.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I got it right.
Good for you, Reg. All right, so this was probably a good point to where everyone can kind of interact with one another and update each other on the goings on, all that stuff.
Okay, so apparently there is red-sized boards in pieces at the beach, and it's kind of a do-it-yourself sort of thing. If anyone wants to help me with that, I just don't want to die, but I want to try. So, is that?
Reg, can you swim?
Yeah?
Do we all need to do this competition? I mean, I have some money in my purse, and we are going to win. Do we all need to participate?
I mean, it couldn't hurt unless we die.
It's true.
indeed, Reg. So, Pax, the board you got, did he say it's spelled to float?
It is spelled to float. I don't think it's spelled to do anything else, but it should float if someone else would rather use this one.
Can we test it?
Yeah, I think we should go down and test all of them. Chibi also got a board, but apparently it doesn't have any spells in it. Yeah, it is wood. I talked to the blacksmith, and he would actually really love to, I don't know. He's at odds with Samuel, and he wants someone who's not like a local townsperson to win.
He's cheering against his mate.
It's not his mate, I guess. I don't know.
I guess not.
He said
what
they're
if it
rivals.
was his mate? What if it was an elaborate love triangle?
Or
This will get him to notice me.
I destroy everything he loves.
Well, maybe if we can't find one for Reg, he can help me put one together.
There you go. So after
maybe you could use this one.
So after some discussion, Caden kind of looks around and kind of gauges something in his head, and then it looks like he needs to leave.
See you guys later. I got a date.
Oh.
Have fun, Caden.
Make a new friend.
So I saunter over down to the beach.
Okay. Let's check in on our friends at the beach now. So as you saunter ever so gracefully down, you get... Oh, hey, Captain Wool. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So as you saunter down to the beach, you see Ward Maiden Black Flame hanging out on the side there, and she says, well, it's been just a little under a time since I indicated we should meet. I like someone who's early and prompt. That's the word I was thinking of. Oh.
So what is this that you need help with?
Well, I'll give it to you straight. I am worried about Sage Rukrick. He's had some interesting dealings lately, and it appears that some of the people he's been dealing with are directly opposed by the person I work for.
Okay.
So what I'm needing you to do, I need you to try and find factual evidence, even if it's just a verbal confirmation, that he is in league with those who oppose Black Flame. Him and I have had dealings with one another for several years now. And it's only until recently I've noticed that a lot of what he typically sells me for my loose organization, he doesn't have in stock anymore. And it's quite odd, because there are things that I use specifically to help advance the magical arts in my own organization. I worry that some of my enemies are in league with him, and he's not telling me the truth.
So these enemies, are they like mortal enemies, business enemies, like a corporate thing, or?
Certainly business enemies. You see, my father has made a name for us. He has hired many people in his time, and really, it's for the pursuit of fantastical magical endeavors. I am one of his war maidens, his daughter, and I seek to just make sure that his research is protected and that it comes to fruition. And it can't be done if people are sabotaging it. See, several organizations here in town are actively working and plotting against us to try and stop our work. And I fear Sage Rukrick has finally succumbed to their bribes.
Oh, interesting. Now, these other type, are they, have they done anything illegal in town?
Not illegal necessarily, but certainly unjust. They oftentimes intercept information or things to my father and instead of delivering them, accidentally misplace them.
Wait, why would your competitors be delivering things to your father?
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't. They intercept them and then lose them. They typically will frame it as doing a favor. Oh, I'll take it to Black Flame. Oh, yes, I'm going that way already. Oh, it's gone.
All right. I can definitely check into that. If they're deceiving the old man, then I can get to the bottom of that for you.
I would appreciate it greatly.
Excellent. Did you bring the tome?
I did. Here, you may read it now, but based on how you carry yourself, you seem as though you are not planning on staying here for very long.
Shouldn't take too long to do what you ask. I'm assuming that they're going to be trying to get some additional stuff from them soon, or at least when the next shipment comes in.
Most likely when the next shipment comes in, which will be in a couple days, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I should be around during that time frame, and then I'll see what happens to the goods for you.
Excellent. I appreciate it, Caden. So,
not a problem.
Be about your business. I'll be around should you need me.
Yeah, how about tonight?
I won't be around tonight. I have to report back to my father.
All right. Thank you.
Farewell. And she kind of departs. I'm just going to place her up there for right now, up at the top of the city. So, Caden returns and the group is still arguing about bed and board situations. So what is everyone arguing about?
Well, I guess I'm bunking with Reg. There shouldn't be much argument over who wants to stay with Reg. I'm pretty sure. So our situation's sorted.
Yes, I planned on bunking with planned on bunking with Pax.
I also planned on bunking with Pax.
I'm bunking with myself.
I've planned on bunking with myself.
So that's 4 rooms.
Everybody
there.
else gets a room. Doesn't sound like an argument to me.
So, is anyone going to ask him about his date?
Oh, hey, Caden. How did you thing with your new buddy? Did you make good friends?
Yeah, I made good friends. She had asked a favor of me, and she gave me a loaner gift. I waved the tome around.
I mean, tell us about this. I mean, do you...
Wait, before
Pax,
you do that,
how did you say...
Reg, I need you to roll a D100.
Okay, hold on. I haven't rolled anything tonight, so... Whoa.
I know.
Oh, I think he's about to impress me if he rolls high.
No.
Because you haven't been doing the Belsnickel thrust.
So as Caden's talking, he pulls the tome out and starts waving it around, and then Reg cowers in fear because Caden is waving a book menacingly.
Hey, we talked about this. Be careful with those.
Oh, my bad. I put said book away.
Rog, you are confused as to what just happened.
Rog is always confused.
Fair.
It was dangerous. Anywho,
It's just words.
no, there's not. Listen, Mr. Rock, there's books out there that can fly around and try and kill you, and it's not very fun.
Whoops. Sorry, everybody.
That sounds extremely made up.
It's not.
Nice.
He's very, very accurate.
I've got its corpse back at the headquarters thingy.
Assuming it's still there.
You mean the place where all the trouble always begins?
Yeah, I hope our friend is okay.
You're actually quite astute about that.
You hear
He's
the
not-
voice of Steve the Knight in the background. Oh gosh, so much blood!
Oh, Steve.
So, anyways, dangerous books aside, tell us about your new friend, Pax. Pax, you got to remind me. Dates is when buddies hang out, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about your new buddy.
Oh, I've gone to study my tome.
In the ensuing chaos, he just wandered off.
So everyone, it becomes evening. You guys kind of go off to your rooms. Caden and Reg are bunking together, but Caden is deep in study. Pax and Chivi, is that what I heard? You guys are bunking together?
Yes.
Katie.
Which means, Lutz and Rog, you have your own rooms.
Of course I do. I am Lutz von Velschnickel.
Well, Rog, before he goes to bed, since I was having some technical difficulties and couldn't voice this, Rog stands at the top of the stairs as the sun sets over the ocean, and he gets like 1,000-yard stare. It's like seagulls are kind of cawing in his memory with waves crashing, and suddenly people start screaming and board sounds breaking. Not again. And that's when I'll walk back to the room.
He had a brutal waterboarding accident. All right, so the day is nigh, and the waterboard championship is at hand, and so everyone maneuvers their way down towards the surf on the beach, and as you travel down the stairs, Samuel Waterfoot greets the group, in addition to several others standing on the beach. The waves are large and the surf is chaotic. The water curls over itself. Each one of you look at the competition. This will be a tough challenge for sure. And so we're going to have, basically everybody's going to do a couple things, but first I need everyone to roll initiative.
Did Reg get his scraps made?
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a couple things that I'm assuming. Number one, Caden's gonna go first because he rolled a 69. I kid.
We are children here.
Yes, we are. Let's see. Lutz, Pax, Reg, Chivi, and then the rest.
And Raven.
You know what? Yes. Raven, Tofu. Let's see. If you are in chat, just say something and I'll add you to the list of people who are here.
We're not responsible if you drown.
Yeah, so we definitely have Raven and Tofu right now. So, as the things I'm assuming is Reg fixes board, Caden finished studying the thing, Rog probably ate another piece of human flesh or scrambled eggs. Chivi and Pax probably figured out how to. They probably practiced writing their stuff, so they're at least familiar with the sport. And Lutz, I honestly have no idea what to assume for you, except that you are probably in your Speedo, and that you slept in your Speedo and walked around the little inn in just your Speedo.
Well, of course I did. I am Lutz von Velschnickel.
You say that as if it's wrong.
Yeah. All right. So looking at these numbers, let's get a roll in chat, please. And we'll kind of go from there. Let's see. Chivi, I need you to make one more roll to determine
Caden
order.
was not surfing. Is Caden surfing?
Oh, yeah. Caden, are you surfing or not?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
serve.
he rolled a 69.
Oh.
And anybody in our group that is afraid of drowning, I do have water breathing available.
Oh, right here.
Raven with a 52, and then we're waiting on a roll from at least Tofu. And then the other people, just for a reference, will be doing really not good. 11 and 1. So, Samuel Waterfoot says it's a simple competition today. Really, what we're trying to do is just have fun. You know, it's a great sport. Love that you guys are invested in this. What I need you to do is, you know, the best trick wins. So get out there, ride those waves, and just show me what you got. I'll be keeping score back here. And if anyone doesn't like their score, just let me know. We can talk about it. But there's gonna be a winner and a bunch of losers, okay? All right, let's get out there, guys. Go get them. So, Rog, you are first. Now, everyone's going to kind of rush to the water all at the same time. And I'll move so we can actually see what's going on. And so everyone's going to kind of rush out into the water, and they're not going to be necessarily super close to one another, so I'll move some of these guys around.
That's when Jaws pops out of the water.
All right, so Rog, you're up first. What I need you to do, I need you to roll a stamina check.
Okay, we can do that. Let's start small. So from my trauma. Oh, never mind. Apparently,
nice.
I'm okay with what happened.
All right. I'm gonna need 2 rolls from chat, please. After Rog. So Rog gets out in the water first, and he does fairly well. Next up is Caden. Go ahead and make a stamina check.
All right.
Dang, Tofu with a 99.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Tofu's doing
Is it
handstands.
though?
Somebody's showing off.
99 out of 100 in chat. All right, so Caden, you got 171 on your stamina check. Next up is Raven. Raven, you get a stamina check now. How much points would you like to wager there, friend? And more importantly, what's your role?
How much stamina does Chad have?
An indefinite amount. No. So Raven got a 32 on his roll. He says all of them. All of the staminas get added. So I'm going to give him 100 as his stamina check. So that's 132. Good roll. After Raven is going to be Lutz. Lutz! What's your stamina check, friend? 262. You just like glide onto the water, literally without a board. Your body surfing effectively. Pax is up next.
It's all that body wax and Speedo.
Yeah, Raven's not afraid of death, guys. 172 for Pax. Chivi, you're up next. 126. 126 for Chivi. Reg, stamina check time.
Out of curiosity, for each go, is it technically like a turn?
Oh, this is something radically different from what I would normally do.
I just mean in the sense of, would there be stamina regeneration?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
Dang.
99, natural 99, which
Wow.
means 299. And then we got a couple rolls for our other friends that are out here.
Look at me, I'm a fish.
We got the old 133 and 190. All right, so now So everyone got out there in varying degrees of success, and so your stamina check was to determine who takes the initiative on doing, like, catching the first wave and doing the best trick. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some performance checks. Now, here's how this is going to work. You can opt to do a straight performance check. So, like, Lutz, you'll probably want to do that. Or
Of course I do.
Or you can have a roll from chat doubled and add to your roll, but you have to take whatever the roll ends up being.
Roll from chat and it doubles and adds to my roll.
Yep. So, like, if chat rolls a 10, you would get a plus 20 to your roll. Yeah.
Bonus. Okay, cool.
But you have to declare it, and then we'll move on to the next person because of the slight delay. But I'm going to come back and notate things down. Sound good?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Yep. So first up, well, let me ask first. Who plans on using rolls from chat?
Reg.
I do.
Who?
I do.
Performance.
All of us people who don't have performance.
You said,
I don't have performance.
Lutz is the only one that said no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Lutz performs his own tricks.
I feel like I just used all my good luck getting that.
Yeah, for real. All right, so
if we use rolls from chat, what's the benefit of using the rolls from chat? Do they get a bonus?
Double.
Yeah, they're doubled whatever the roll ends up being.
Yeah, then I'm definitely using the roll from chat.
Cool. All right,
Tofu's gonna kill us.
Yeah. Chat, I need you to make a whole bunch of rolls. Specifically, I need 5 rolls. All right, so that means we're just going to go ahead and go to the next people in line here. Lutz, you're going to be up, but I'm going to roll for these jokers that are on my payroll over here.
I thought Reg rolled higher than me.
To get past the 30 seconds,
you're getting paid.
Say something else in chat, and then it'll let you roll again.
Yeah, you guys got to wait like 15, 20 seconds. All right.
Or they could just say something, and then they can repeat the roll.
It's not a perfect system.
So, Lutz, because you're not using a roll from chat, go ahead and make your roll. Reg did go first, so in turn order, I'll kind of describe what happens. But logistically, your roll is first. So you got a 205. Great roll. All right. Let's see. So keep them rolling, chat. I believe in you. You're going to make someone a happy somebody. All right. So, Reg, go ahead and make your roll. Reg with a 75 is given an additional 58.
Why couldn't it have been the 61?
Nope. After Reg was Lutz, he got a 205. After Lutz was a random schmo who just got a 22, one of your competitors. After that is Caden. Go ahead and roll.
Oh man, Tofu getting all the good rolls after Reg.
We all knew Reg was not going to win this fight.
I can dream.
Caden with a 50. After Caden is Rog. I'm sorry, Pax. Pax is up next.
Ooh, a 19.
Pax with a 62. Rog, you're up next.
So, is the performance the only way to win this competition, or is taking out your competitors another?
I thought about paralyzing crowd, but I was afraid everybody might drown.
If you would to somehow cheat and harm another person to take them out, that is completely possible.
No. In very Surf's Up fashion, I was just gonna try and like use my performance, quote unquote, to try and cut in front of the other competitors to make them fall.
Gotcha. You can certainly try.
I don't think that'll work.
We need 2 more rolls from chat, and then Raven and Tofu, you will then need to roll for yourselves. Rog with the 2. So that was your attempt to try and sabotage your friends, right?
Whoever this little tiny picture is here.
The one next to you? Okay.
Next to me. Yeah. So
they're going to have to make a response roll. And so you rush at them, and it is just terrible. So there's that.
So there's that.
You just swim past them with the board and like, oh hey. And then let's see, so that's Rog's turn. So yeah, I need 3 more total rolls from chat as of this moment right now. And so let's see. I'm gonna total my stuff up. 26. Rog, you did not have any good rolls, just FYI.
Right.
So.
Rog,
it happens. Right? Y'all thought it was other people that my memories were about. It was about me.
Chibi,
I'm
I need
a terrible water.
I need a roll from you now.
Oh, I didn't mean to do plus 100. Hang on.
You got a 99 though, which is still good. All right, and I need one last roll from chat, which will give me the order, and I can now tell the story of what exactly happens during this extremely amazing surf competition. It is just full of joy, full of love, full of excitement. And so as everyone's trying to do their tricks and everything, perfect. Thank you, Tofu. All right. So here's exactly what happens. I'm going to go worst to best in this scenario.
While we're doing this,
good.
Could chat keep rolling for the next, or is
we're
it
done.
over? Okay.
Yeah, we're completely done. We have the surf competition. I know exactly what happens now. So, first and foremostly, one of the people start going down a wave, and they get up on the board, and they go up across on one of the curls to try and do a sweet little jump, but just sail right into the air. The board goes flying away from them. They land in the water, just kind of disheartened, and swim ashamed to the shore. After that, another person tries to hang 10 basically, and they fall forward into the water and get hit with the back of the board on the head. They don't appear to be unconscious, but there's definitely blood in the water. After that person attempts that, Raven thinks it's a great idea to jump up from the board and try and do a flapping motion, which fails completely, and he lands on the board, kind of straddling it in a very painful way as the board just sails into the shore, coming up to the sand and kind of planting itself on the sand as the surf rushes back into the ocean. He's in pain. He's not feeling too great. After that, Rog tries to swim himself into a little girl who's just trying to do her best. He's like, I'm not getting the lamb kai again. And as that's happening, the little girl just speeds up her pace and goes right past him. Rog just kind of getting caught in one of the waves and crashing to shore. She attempts to actually do a cool little move. She goes to the back of the board and does like a little like heel hang. I don't know what that's called. I don't surf, but Lutz, you do. You can tell me what you go. After
What'd you say?
I need surf tricks. I don't know any. Next up is Tofu. And Tofu is basically just doesn't do any tricks. She gets up on the board and she just rides it in solidly. She's the only person up to this point who technically rode a wave without falling. And so she gets a check mark and a gold star. As she's coming into the beach, you can hear Samuel like, "That's not really a trick, but man, I just love that you're having fun out there." And now we get to the fun part. Chivi, what type of trick do you want to do?
I did a standing flip on my surfboard. I attempted to.
Okay. So I just want everyone to note each thing has to get progressively more insane as we're telling what tricks are done. And so Chivi just did a flip on the surfboard. And now Chivi, I need you to roll a stamina check to see if you succeed in that.
Okay.
And you do. Good job. So she does a flip and rides it on in, no problem. Pax, you are up next. What trick are you doing?
I'm going to do a wicked awesome cutback.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stamina check. Excellent roll, 265. So you do that, no problem. You're pretty confident, and you know that the work you and Chivi put into it yesterday paid off. After Pax, Caden, on his... what are you even riding, Caden? Are you riding the spell tome?
I shape change something into a suitable board.
Excellent.
That's what I want to
do. So what trick do you do, Caden?
You know what? I'm gonna do a combination of tricks and combining that with my magic. So I'm gonna use my levitation spell so that I can levitate myself and the board up at random points and start doing skateboard tricks on the surfboard. So I'm doing like kick flips and stuff on the waves.
Oh, that's wonderful. So Caden is doing aerial kick flips on water. After that, Reg, what does Reg do? What's his trick? And you have to best kick flips in the air.
Okay, so would there be a barrel forming?
Yes.
Reg is going to put one hand in the middle of the bowl to hold himself up Superman style, parallel with the board, and shoot through the barrel.
Okay. Roll a stamina check.
Trying being going to be the operative word here.
Yeah. That succeeds. Reg shoots out the other end of the barrel, doing a Superman-looking pose on the board. And now, Lutz. What trick do you do?
So Lutz finds the other end of that barrel and is going into the barrel and is now shooting out of it. He hits the top of the wave, comes back down, and is now facing the beach and takes his hand and does a full handstand straddle in a Speedo. So imagine, looks like it's a T shape right now.
And you're on top of Reg?
No,
Okay.
I'm on the other end of the wave, barreling the opposite direction. And then I lift up one hand. I got my other hand on the board, still doing the straddle, and I grab the fan that's out of my Speedo pants, and I start fanning myself all the way to the shore. And that's my trick. So now I will roll.
I hate that so much.
Just in case.
He dropped 400 into the stamina check. 450.
I'm trying to win this competition.
Good roll. So everyone makes it back to shore eventually. And so everyone's kind of standing in the water, and you can hear Lutz from the shore. Samuel just yells, "Whoa! I haven't seen junk like that in a long time. That's great, man." And so as everyone comes back to the rest of the group that's formed at the shore, Samuel says, "Hey, you guys all did great. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. You just showed your hearts out there. Even you, Rog, even you. Although it didn't really look like you were trying to surf, but I'm glad you had fun. It's good. So I've been looking at these, the notes I had here. I really loved all your tricks. The kickflip thing, super awesome. Oh, and that Superman thing, that's great. The cutback, even the backflip. But I gotta say, the most complicated trick I saw out there was the weird T-shaped fan thing. And I gotta say, I don't think anyone would ever think of that. Not only for safety concerns, but also no one wants to see that. So that was really outside the box thinking. So I'm gonna say our victor is that guy right there. Lutz, take a bow.
Well, of course it's Lutz von Belschnickel. Where's the prize money?
The prize money's in your heart. No, I'm joking.
The real prize is the friends you made along the way.
She'll kill you now.
Well, so you have a couple of options. You can either wait a couple of days to get the payment in full, or I can give you a couple of weekly installments.
I shall have to talk to the team about this, since we like to talk about things that don't matter. So I discuss it with the team.
I mean, I think we need the money right now, right?
A payment in full.
Why would you wait?
Well, because we wait on everything. We wait and talk to children. We wait to talk to guards. We wait and we wait and we wait. So I'm just trying.
No waiting today.
Okay, I take the full reward.
I'm gonna kill
prize,
that kid.
Okay, man, that sounds awesome. Full payment, cool. You'll have to wait a couple of days, like I said, but I'll get it to you. I'm good for it.
You better be.
He kind of turns around and you see that the crowd has gathered up atop the cliff face, and you hear cheers and excitement all coming down the cliffside, filling your ears with joy and the adoration of strangers, which, why don't you love that? And so you guys can, you guys kind of decide, you've won. It's probably time to retire back to the rooms that you guys have rented for the next week or so. And you, what do you do now that you've won? Your group has won the competition.
I'm gonna push this kid over that's right next to me before I walk off.
Ow! What'd you do that for? He's a bad man.
All kids are Lamkai now.
Oh, that's great.
That could be problematic.
You have no idea. But I won't eat them.
They really have no substance to them, I guess, do they?
They taste bad.
Well,
for the night, I let everybody know that I might be able to need a little bit of a hand keeping track of goods coming in and out of the Sage's shop.
Isn't that the one that Gary was talking about?
Yeah, the guy that turned him into a...
It's Gary.
There's that weird buzzing noise in my ear again.
I'm curious as to who he's doing business with.
Are you saying we should do a stakeout?
Sort of. Between all of us passing by periodically, you know, we shouldn't be spotted keeping track of what's being sold and what's not. So we could basically.
I mean, where did you get your job, anyways? The only work we could find was winning the contest.
I had a date.
Well, yeah. I asked you all about it last night, and you just.
I had to study.
Okay, but be a pal and tell us about your life.
Oh well, no. I just need to find this information out for this lady. There's really nothing much more to it than that. And I also have to return.
Come on, girl, give us the juicy details.
I mean, it's easy. I mean, okay, so dates his friends hanging out. You just met this friend, right?
I don't know that we're friends. I'm more of a client, I guess. An employee.
Oh, so you had to pay.
Oh, wait.
Employee.
You're getting paid. So you're saying you're getting paid to be this lady's friend?
Well, the payment was the loaner of the tome.
Okay, so you's a prostitute.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
knew it was going there.
Reg, I'm like, yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's no shame in being prostitutes. I mean, are we gonna meet this person if we do stuff for him, or what?
Maybe.
I don't want to be a prostitute.
Why not? Everyone needs a friend, Rock.
Oh,
I do need to get paid.
About that episode.
Callbacks.
Yep.
Episode with Jalem, Ferrum, and Feltha.
Man, you got your notes right in front of you.
I just know that is the prostitute episode.
Those sound like stage names.
Who's saying they were not? All right, well, we are going to call it there, and we will explore some of Caden's new employer next week. I want to say thank you for everyone watching. If you're watching and you aren't following, follow us on Twitch, Shattered Tabletop Games. If you aren't subscribed to the podcast, you should do that. It's pretty cool. If you are not watching this live and you are listening to it after the fact, join us Tuesday nights as we play this live and participate in the chat. And maybe you can roll for, terrible surf tricks like our good friends Tofu and Raven. Thank you again for everybody who helped support us. We really appreciate you. And we are looking forward to, over the next month or so, make some upgrades to the show. So that's all I have. I just want to give another shout out to Johnny Jimmyson, the people who support us through subscribing on Twitch and those on Patreon. And we will see you guys next Tuesday with the Tuesday nights on Shattered Dungeons. See ya!